Every South African knows a Christmas gammon, but have you ever cooked it in a potjie over the fire? So today I'm making a Christmas potjie gammon with carrots, sweet potato and corn on the cob with a fresh salad cut through that. And it's going to be sweet and sticky and delicious and festive. There's going to be a lovely sweet pineapple, warm spices with a marmalade glaze that's going to turn to magic over the coals. If you're looking for something different this season, this might just be the next Christmas favorite. So let's get stuck in. We've got a couple of our own veggies. We love growing veggies and our own tomatoes and cucumbers and onions and carrots. So a couple of ingredients are needed for today. Wow. Compare him to the other guys. I think we'll use this guy for our salad. Looks like we've got a small onion ready for harvest. He's happy to be harvested. Look at our little baby dwarf carrot. All right, this guy's definitely not ready, but he's out, so we're going to use him. Now that the coals are ready, we can get that potjie on and get started. All right, let's get that potjie on. There we go. Let's get started on the onions. Here's our lovely gammon. We're going to get that going now. Look at our amazing onion. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right, let's get that chopped up. So we're going to add 2 onions, and this little guy was from our garden, so I'm going to use him as well. Now that we've got our onions chopped up, we can get 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. You know what, these guys as well, nothing wrong with them. Let's chop them up. Let's get them in there. See, look at those lovely greens that we've got going there. And don't waste anything. Let's get that all in there. Alright, and we just fry that up. We'll add the garlic now. If we add it too soon, it's going to burn. So let's first get that nice and translucent, a lovely golden color to it, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Alright, let's get that garlic in there. So we're going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic. As you can see, the onions are nice and translucent. This imparts that lovely sweet flavor. I think it's time that we get the gammon in and put the rest of the liquids and everything in as well. Alright, well, look at this little guy. He has been nicely wrapped for us to keep its shape. And he is a 1.6 kg gammon. So that'll go around about an hour and 35 minutes or so. Take the skin off, and we are going to wait for it. You'll see then what's going to happen. Alright, for now, let's put the gammon in. And this is going to be a quick process. We're going to add the liquids and the spices in now. So I've got some pineapple juice here. We're going to add a whole tin of pineapple juice, which is 200 milliliters of pineapple juice. Now we're going to add a cup of chicken stock. Or, oh gosh, there goes a bit of the chicken stock. Don't worry about it, it's fine. So we're going to add this. You can use your own cup of chicken stock, or you can add one of these and a cup of water. So today we're going for a nice dry cider. This bottle opener really is not a good bottle opener. Very clumsy as well. Alright, you swear I've drank something today. I swear to you I haven't, but maybe later. Alright, so let's get that apple cider, dry apple cider in. Make sure it's a dry apple cider and not a sweet apple cider, because we're adding a lot of sweetness to this dish. Alright, and to this we add ground cinnamon. You know what cinnamon smells like. That pancakey smell, that Christmassy smell. So, a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to add a teaspoon of cloves and some Spanish smoked paprika for that lovely smoky flavor, and also brings out the color. A teaspoon of that. And now we've got some brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and Dijon mustard, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and a tablespoon of whole grain mustard. Delicious. That's going to be super fabulous. All right, and to that we add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of honey. We're going to add 1 cup of water. All right, that is ready to be closed up. We're not going to put the veggies in right now. That has to go for an hour, 35 minutes or so. The veggies are going to take roughly 40 minutes to cook. So before the end time, before we're going to take it out, we're going to put the veggies in 40 minutes before the end time. And we're going to get that all going. But there's nothing wrong with us prepping it now so that we can save a little bit of time and relax. So let's get the veggies prepped. Well, we've got about 50 odd minutes left for it to go. So it's a good time to get stuck into prepping these veggies. So let's start with the sweet potato. We've got 4 sweet potatoes here, and the smells that are coming from that potjie is delicious. All right, let's do these carrots. I've got 3 carrots as well, including our lovely little baby carrots. And I've got 3 of these guys, corn on the cob. It's going to add a lovely little crunch, lovely little bite. We're going to chop these in 3, so that's going to give us 9 portions. And so this potjie is quite large, right? So with all these veggies and 1.5 kg gammon, you're going to feed about 4 to 5 people, with a stretch 6 people, depending on how hungry your family or your guests are. All right, well, now that we've got these washed and prepped, let's cut them into their pieces. Let's get this corn cut into 3. I think that's a nice size per person. And let's get the sweet potato cut up. I'm just going to have them in chunks, about that size. Also, these are going to come on top of the potjie. So we've got some liquid in there. They're going to come on the side and the top. So some of it's going to steam. You want to build it so that you have your carrots at the bottom because they take a lot longer. And then you're going to have your corn, and then you're going to have your sweet potato. Okay, now we can get stuck into the carrots. Save some time here. Don't have to cut one carrot. You can cut all 3. But I like cutting them on an angle. That. Get that in there. And now we've got our little babies. Oh, I'm going to leave him that size. That's fine, he can go in just like that. Alright, so let's get the lid of that potjie. Let's get the veggies in. Oh, that smell. I must say I did add in 2 cups of water. The flames were a little bit hot. Needed to get that potjie up to temp, so 2 cups of water. But you want to let it go low and slow. I just want to bring that temp up. Alright, so let's get those carrots in. Alright, and next we want to layer the corn on the sides like that. Alright, look at that. And let's put the sweet potato in. There we go. I've lost 2 sweet potatoes. They didn't clearly want to be part of this potjie. And that's that. So we've got it layered. We're not going to touch this because that is the rules of a potjie. You are not going to mess around. Once these veggies are in, we are going to leave them there. And we've got some lovely rosemary. And to add to this, delicious pineapple. That's going to be marvelous. There we go. All right, it's been going for an hour and a half, so I think it's time to take it out. We have checked on it now and then. Haven't stirred anything. Potjie rules. So let's get it off. Okay, look at this baby. Yes. Smell it? Can you smell it? I can. All right, let's get him out there. Let's get that rope off. I think he needs a little bit of help out of this pot. It's a bit of a challenge to get him out. There we go. All right. Ah, look at that. There's still enough sauce there. We need some of that sauce to make the glaze. In the meantime, we've got some coals going on the side. and we're going to take off the rope, we're going to get it on the grid, and we're going to glaze it and finish it off on the grid. Okay, let's take this little rope off. Oh, it's smelling so good. There we go. Put that down there. Let's take the skin off. Okay. Here we go. See, just get underneath that. Comes off pretty easy. So let's just take this guy, touch hot. Let's just make these score marks there. And this way as well. A bit of a crisscross situation over here. Let's build up our glaze sauce and let's get it glazed and onto the grid. Let's rest our gammon over here. Let's get some sauce. So we're going to put about half a cup. And we're going to put, there's mustard in there already, right? So let's be very cautious with that. We're going to put a tablespoon of mustard. This is our orange marmalade. So, 4 tablespoons of orange marmalade. Okay, let's give that a mix. Let's just incorporate all of that jamminess, that marmaladeness in there. Let's get it on the braai. Let's get it glazed. All right, so we're going to put that side down. Oh, yes, listen to it. You love that sound? We want that, without the glaze, we want that to turn nice and crispy and golden. While that's happening on that side, we're going to put glaze on this side. Smother it all around. Let it just drink up all those flavors. Now it's time to swap it over. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. That's time to definitely start glazing that a little bit. It's getting glazed up. That's delicious. Right. Let it sink in there. Let it go through the little slivers that we made. And remember, we've been glazing the other side as well, so we want that to get nice and charred as well. Okay, let's get that side turned. Ooh, lovely. That's what we're looking for. That charriness, that lovely deliciousness. Fantastic. All right, just to be certain, I mean, this guy looks ready and done, but just to be certain, let's get that thermometer in there. All right, we're at 70 degrees. Let's take this baby out, and now he's gonna rest. We're gonna get stuck into this amazing, lovely, fresh green salad. All right, let's peel cucumber that we got from our lovely cucumber plant. Let's decore it. Gonna take the seeds out there, just take them out. They're just a bit watery, right? You can leave them in if you want. I like taking them out. Cut them in chunky sizes. Keep them rustic and cut them this way as well. Right, it's gonna be a real chunky salad. And this is so easy to make. So quick, so simple, and extremely tasty. All right, let's chop these lovely little gem letters in. Let's spread them out there. Right, let's get that lovely green apple in there. The flavors that you get from this delicious vinaigrette that we're going to put on are incredible. The avo, we are going to split in there. Then just turn your knife around. You should come to the center again. Give it a nice twist. Fantastic. All right, my method, put it down, smack it like that, twist, and he's out. It's quarter that, and now we also want it quite chunky, just like that. A few slices, there we go. Do that to each one of them, and take your spoon and just peel it out there. Look at that. Right, okay, let's get them spread out. There we go. Going to put lovely fresh mint leaves in there. When it's in this salad, it's just incredible with some mint. Alright, let's get the mint in there, sprinkle all over. Grating of salt. Alright. And then we're going to use this amazing Rosendahl vinaigrette. Incredible. We tasted this once at a place that we went to, and we were like, what is that? She had to ask the waiter, and she actually told us this is what it is. So we got a bottle. You can make your own, but you're going to find it extremely difficult because the ingredients are buchu, rosebush. It's infused with buchu, rosebush, honeybush, rose geranium, wild olive, and wild rosemary. I'm telling you, if you find those things and try and make this, I don't know if you're going to come right, because the way that they make this vinegar as well, they make it in wood barrels, aged wood barrels. So to this we add 3 tablespoons. And the reason why I'm putting it in a jar is it gets it emulsified very, very quickly. And basically the same, put 2 tablespoons in there. Okay, close that up nicely. Give it a shake. Okay, here we go, it's emulsified. That's ready to be shared with the salad. Salad's saying, yes, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for it. Incredible. Okay. And now I'm going to make a little gravy, because gravy is lovely with beautiful meats, especially if you want a little bit of sauce in there. So I'm going to take our leftover glaze, that amazing orange marmalade, the Potjie juice, just to thin it out a bit. And there we go. Sauce is done. I've got my gammon at the back here. Let's get that on the board and carved. Look at that. Incredible. So let's get a few slices out there. All right, I believe it's like that. Yeah, that? Yeah, against the grain. All right, let's carve him out. Delicious. One more slice in there. Oh, there we go. All right, now I think let's dish up. Let's get stuff on my plate. Let's get it tasted. So let's get some beautiful gammon. I mean, look at that. We got such a beautiful char in it. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Let's get that gammon in the plate. Okay, let's dish this guy up as well. Moving on to the lovely Potjie veggies. Okay, let's get some corn in there. Get some carrots. Right, didn't stir this at all for the Potjie diehards. There we go. And let's get the salad dished up. But what? We're going to add to the salad some cranberries. Lovely, sweet, tangy little cranberries. And if you don't like them, or if you want to add them, some delicious pecans. Oh, man, yes. Look at the beautiful gammon. Incredible. And now, some sauce on gammon. Oh, yes. Delicious. Okay, let's get some of that gammon tasted. Okay. Only gammon can taste like this. And that lovely cider that we put in there. Those amazing spices, those warm Christmas spices that are coming through. This delicious sauce, the glaze, and this little bite. The gammon with this amazing pineapple is just the bite to die for. That juice, the pineapple just goes and releases it all over that gammon. Is incredible. Some carrots on the side. Delicious sweet potato. Tender, sweet, crunchy, amazing. And now this delicious salad. That vinaigrette. It was amazing. An incredible lunch. Quick, easy, no mess, no fuss. Put it in a potjie, add lovely flavors to it, put your favorite vegetables with it. Come back an hour and a half later, put it on the braai for that lovely smokiness, for the lovely braai flavor and the charredness on the meat itself, and put it in your face and eat it. I would love for you to come join us on more of our lovely recipes and all these incredible dishes that we make just for you. So come follow us on Travel, Travels and Tastes. To the next one, and Merry Christmas.